Welcome back, everybody. My name is Raysomona. This is Raysomona Games, and we're back to playing Resident Evil. It's so weird saying a game without saying back to playing The Last of Us, or The. I'm riding a bicycle, or The Outer Worlds. I've been playing so many games that have to start with The. Not saying The Resident Evil is kind of weird. Now we're back to playing Resident Evil 3, everybody. This should be, if I am right, this should be the last episode, actually. Of the series. I mean, I've been looking up online, and this game is like hella fucking small. Or short. Like, yeah, short's right. Not combined. Short. And this game is like hella short compared to what we're used to playing. Oh. Really quick, let me get it out of the way. I did some research, and I was wrong about Resident Evil 3. There is no scene in Resident Evil 3 where you get into a boat and you travel to like a lighthouse or an island off the coast, and you fight some giant plant monster inside this lighthouse thing. That's like this new base of Umbrella. It's like another nest of Umbrella, and you gotta go there. It's like abandoned or whatever, but you can go there to find more information. I watched someone do a fast playthrough, not a speed run, but a fast playthrough on hard mode. The big difference, one of the big differences that I noticed between the two games is the puzzles. There's almost no puzzles at all with this game. This game is just strictly action. You gotta find a few keys and find a few bolt cutters, but there's no statues that you gotta move the arms around to be in a particular order to open a pathway to go by. There's no running back and forth and collecting a whole bunch of gems or collecting battery. You didn't have to run to like 3 different places in the hospital to grab the vaccine pieces and then make the vaccine. That was the other thing. I was right about that, though. I was actually right about Carlos. You only played Carlos once, and you only played him after Jill got infected. And it was a short little playthrough. That was it. You ran to the hospital. You fought the alphas that were there. You had your badass little machine gun. Carlos definitely had a very Mexican accent, very stereotypical Mexican accent, actually. And then you got back to her at the church. Like I said, it was the whole church thing. There was a helicopter that got shot down and whatnot. And yeah, you got to the church and boom. Gave her the vaccine, woke up like 3 days later or whatever, and you moved on. You played as Jill. You played as Jill the entire game. Jill went into Raccoon Police Department and saw the dead cop and saw the shit that happened there that you saw later on in number 2. Jill went to the went down into the sewers, which is what she did here too. But Jill went everywhere, not Carlos. So that was the biggest difference between the two games. The two biggest differences. It was only Jill you played as until Jill got infected. And the puzzles. The reason why the game felt so long to me when I was a kid, I was like 18 when I played it, 18, 19 when I played it, when I was younger, is because the puzzles sometimes took forever to figure out. So while it was like a 6.5 hour game, I spent like 12, 13 hours trying to beat it because of the puzzles alone. and because I wanted to explore the area and figure out all the secrets. But yeah, that was insanely hard. So there you guys go. If you ever want to know what the difference was between those, it's like an elevator thing or whatever. What is that? Oh, get the vaccine. Probably upstairs, in the incubation lab. This really shouldn't be too dangerous if Carlos came through here. That was another thing I noticed too. The zombies definitely acted way differently. Like, they didn't grab you and try to kill you and shit. I mean, they did try to kill you, but they didn't like grab a hold of you. You were able to dodge them so much easier. I'll put one in here just to make sure. What's this? Isaac Graves' diary, really? The pay was generous, the benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity. Like winning. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family and we agreed to move here to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 2020 because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up. The world needs to know, but every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately checking out. Our brother owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets, and they essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and my daughter into this. I just need to do my job. Do as I'm told for their sake. But let this be a testament that I do not have a that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. Poor guy. His wife and daughter are probably dead out there, zombies or something. You know, Carlos, you do a shitty job of cleanup. All you gotta do is kill everybody in here. But no. I walked right through him, so I'm not surprised. Paper! Essay on vaccine synthesis. The most effective vaccine synthesis. The most effective. Try again. Make some coffee. To most effectively synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of the essential ingredients, one can create a vaccine base. Fuck, I can't read. Try again. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing with our proprietary that word. Me and English are not friends. I don't like big words, damn it. I don't like some small words either. Two. There. Fuck you all. proprietary. I could probably say that word. I just can't read it. Equipment. A large batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. That's more. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Why am I having a hard time reading?
Place the materials in the chamber.
I don't have materials. I have bullets. Will those work?
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Fine. Dead. Dead. That's her.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
I got a flash drive, yeah, 'cause it's lightning fast like the Flash. I don't know. You alive? No? Okay. Okay, so I need the override key, I'm guessing, to get indoors. God damn it, I gotta go blow my nose. I'm right back, everybody. Yay for live streaming! You can see all the arrows I make in real life. I am back. My back is penny.
Override complete.
I ain't gonna deal with that bullshit. I guess I'm gonna deal with that bullshit. Please hurry, 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 hurry. These things do not want to fucking die, do they? I missed. Holy shit. Okay, we do not like those. At least now we know why I'm getting such high-grade gunpowder all the fucking time, though. Because God be damned if I'm allowed to fucking do anything else. Shit. leave the red herb there. The red gunpowder, leave there too, actually. As crazy as it sounds, I kind of don't want to pick up things I don't necessarily need right now. What I need is my safe spot again, so I can.
This must be what powers it.
What's the point of pressing X? It does literally nothing. You can't kick them off. Take the first aid spray, obviously. So that's the gunpowder right there. What was up? I do believe down was the way I was supposed to go, so what's up here? Lay back down. Fucking whore. See, the original, I would have had to have done a whole bunch of weird shit with this, you know? Awesome.
An antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Okay, so I need to go back to my little safe zone at the end of the hall here. Really? I just not realize these things are like airtight corpses. Zombies, aren't they? Like nemesis looking things. Holy shit, that's actually kind of scary. It's actually scary when you think about it. Okay, no, my bad. There we go. That makes me feel better and a little bit safer. I'll keep the explosive stuff on because I don't know if I'm going to get another one. I know where 2 gunpowders are at, so we'll grab both gunpowders to make some handgun bullets. There's a gunpowder up here. I could take that, combine that with the other gunpowder down below, combine those, make bullets, combine that with the bullets I have, and there we go. This might not be the end because of me backtracking and shit. There's ammo over there? There's shotgun shells back there. Okay. That I didn't know either. Shit. How did I miss shotgun shells? I went over there. 42. Bummer, but better nothing, I guess. Give me a full clip. Oh, I missed this completely? Wow. Acid rounds. My first time having acid rounds. Nice. I bet you the acid rounds are what kill the one thing's insanely fast, you know. That is a lot of beast alphas over there. And those are tyrants.
Is this where they're made?
The fuck is that? Like one big ass heart? God damn, guys. Do none of you have any common sense? No, the scientists. Scientists don't have common sense. They got rid of common sense a long time ago. Not all scientists don't have common sense, but a lot of scientists do not have common sense. That's just like an actual fact. I'm sorry if you're a scientist out there watching me play this, which would be weird. But most scientists that I know, hi. Fire, fire, bitch, thank you. That was a lot scarier than it needed to be, but whatever. 2 explosive bees? Oh my god, I never have had 2 explosive bees. That's like the legit truth. I haven't had 2 explosive bees yet. I don't think the acid rounds do a lot of damage to certain things, that's for sure. I mean, look at... Let's make sure every bullet hits you enough to kill you. Expression of concern. Senior Fellow, Dr. Frankel. Please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe. That was a bullshit. He's lying. I'm coughing, so he's lying. He's not heartfelt congratulations, he's pissed. For completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it. How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must empathetically state my disapproval of this shift away from established umbrella policy. By turning to use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth with abundant funding and a bounty on samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted upon us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard. Nathaniel Bard, the guy who just died, okay. And I think foisted should be hoisted, but whatever.
Oh, it's called the Nemesis.
As the last thing I need.
These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Good job, girl. I'm glad you can remember what you read. I will go over there. Wait, I was already over there. I don't remember there being a door that walked out onto the fucking little balcony thing over there. Okay, whatever. I guess it was. I don't remember that. I also don't remember the door being overlooking this. I remember the door overlooking the other thing. Have I been over there? It says I have. I remember the window overlooking the weird things and I don't know what I'm looking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, get ready to run. Just a funny thing I have. Somebody or something is going to show up any minute. One of these is going to break or something. Yep, told you. Oh, come on. Charge already. I was kind of hoping I could just run straight through, but I guess not. That wouldn't make sense, would it? Yeah, so I'm going to overlook this. Huh. I'm dumb. So we don't want to do that again. I'm coming here. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck. I don't want to use that. I really don't. I will drop this off for now because I have the green oak to mix it with. We'll save injured. I don't want to, but it's better than doing nothing, I guess. Oh, there's a little door thingy here, huh? Interesting. And a little bobby head thingy. Cool. Now I'm guessing it's going to do it by itself, isn't it?
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Oh!
Unauthorized materials detected.
What? But I got both. I got the... I got the antigen. But I got both. What the fuck you mean? I'm missing a step. Okay, it's fine. There's gunpowder incubation lab. I don't care. Oh, actually I do care. No, I don't care. What the hell? That was loud. Let's see. I'm missing something. I'm not sure what I'm missing. But I'm missing something. So what am I missing here? I don't care. I don't know what I'm missing. What I'm missing here is a gunpowder on that floor. So what the hell am I missing here? I don't get it. I'm missing about what I'm missing. Everything's green except the gunpowder in the one room. This is a YouTube sample. This is the antigen sample. I had to examine them first. Is that what I had to do?
Unauthorized materials detected.
I had to examine them.
Unauthorized materials detected.
What the hell am I doing wrong? Oh wait.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Hold on. Okay. I don't know how to do this one. Um, I don't remember picking up a piece of paper. That told me what temperature I had to do it with. Huh. And it doesn't make it matter which way I do it either. It looks like it's all. There you go. So medium, high, low, buddy.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Thank you. Up. I gotta go. That felt good. God damn it. I think I might need a heal. Wow. Like a little mini quick time event. Not quick time, but a little mini event. Actually gotta work on. That's cool. Where the hell are we going? There's nothing in front of us. Oh, see the elevator. We wish that thing was dead. Wow, I'm still out of caution. I'm still going to use first aid just because I don't want to take any chances. Oh. The game was like, hey, guess what? You're about ready to fuck with some shit. Oh, I'm not kidding. The game is like, you're about ready to fuck with some shit. Okay. Kinda wish I had the other gunpowder, but it's okay, I don't. Combine those two. Yeah, the game has outright told me I'm about ready to fuck with some shit. Let's go with explosive rounds first. We'll use the acid rounds last. I don't get why it asks you to overwrite. Well, I can actually kind of do if you're playing as someone else, because there's multiple save files. Okay, so we're about ready to fuck up some shit.
What in God's name is this place?
It's, hell on Earth. Do you not recognize hell, Missy? Do you not recognize that there's ammo around here everywhere that is explosive and dangerous and will cause big booms? Because if you don't recognize that, then you're a dumbass bitch and you don't realize that we're about ready to fuck up some shit. So this looks like I'm a little different. There's no railgun to deal with. Looks like there's a big ass... I need that go.
Oh, what do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now, I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So, let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
And Nikolai was a bad guy in the original, but not this much of a bad guy. Like, he wasn't this vindictive. I missed, and I ran into a wall most. I have a funny feeling I'm supposed to be shooting those things over there, actually. No way.
Is that you?
Carlos?
Hell, you're dead yet.
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Watch it, you've got company.
Can you explain what you mean by come? Oh.
Come out and play, shitbird!
He's hiding behind tank 6.
Shit! I didn't dodge that properly. almost dead with this one hit. Like, fuck, that sucks. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I get it.
Got some more incoming.
I get what they want me to do now.
Storm hide behind me. Yeah.
Oh shit! Ah, fuck you, I dodged. Not well enough currently, but I did dodge. Fuck you. Nah, I'm dead. Did you bite me already? He was just like holding his, like he's like holding himself there. I'm like, are you going to bite me? I had to press X to bite me, I guess. That was stupid. I'm going, I'm just pushing up on his face and holding it there. I'm like, oh cool, I might survive. And I press X and I'm gonna die. Got my throat ripped out. Really? Come on, guys. That's fucking annoying. So I should probably save my shotguns for the zombies when they get close range to me and whatnot. That might be easier to do that. Okay, so I got that already. Do I have like all my inventory back? I don't think I do. I would be mad if I didn't. Let's see. Am I on explosive rounds? Okay, I'm on explosive rounds. Good, good, good. I got all my ammo, like even the ammo that I already gathered. Don't die. Okay, I do. I'll go over here, cutscene what happened, we'll skip the cutscene. Yeah, I get it. Bullshit! Sorry. We'll leave them on fire for now. So the fire goes out. That fire does constant damage at least. There.
Jill, is that you?
Carla?
Okay, I got some zombies incoming.
Watch it, you've got company.
Tell me where he's at, buddy. Tell me where he's at.
Come out and play, shitbird!
Now, rip that fucker apart.
No, fuck you, game. Fuck you again, game. one?
Number 4.
Just tell me which one and I'll be happy.
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
I'm going to take it, because I'll obviously have to take it too. Oh shit, he's got... What the fuck is that bullshit? Who the fuck gave you a combo? Okay, which one of these fucking developers is like, let's give him a combo hit? Fuck you.
Got some more incoming. Behind you.
Fuck, you didn't say which one, asshole.
Don't give up. I think he's on his last legs.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way. I don't understand how to beat that one combo of his. Shut the fuck up with this easy mode shit. Oh my god. That's one thing. They did the same thing with Resident Evil 2. And it really pisses me off. If I put it on the setting, don't ask me if I want it to go back down. I obviously don't want it to go back fucking down. Let me play the game on the setting I want. If I want to change the setting, I can go to options and change my fucking setting. Let it change it there. Or, here's an idea. The fact that you have a little thing on the bottom right hand corner that says press, or the fact that you can go here and control settings, camera, nothing here, okay, whatever, okay. Or the fact that when I die, there's a button on the bottom of the screen that says square, change settings. Allow me to change it that way. Let me choose. Don't pop up with a fucking little thing that says you suck here, change the setting. Fuck you. She just pisses me off. Wow, game. Aimed right at his head, and he ducked at the last second, making me miss. Bullshit. Wanna explain to me how the fuck he hit me there? Cause that was bullshit.
Jill, is
Wow,
that you?
Flame worked really well, okay. Flame did work really well, I was right about that. Awesome. Where?
Watch it, you've got company. He's hiding behind tank six. Now, rip that fucker apart.
What the fuck? I didn't even have a chance to dodge that one. I don't care, I'm fucking... That was a death move right there. I don't fucking care. I should have killed any normal human being.
Some more.
again. Heal. Fuck you, bitch, and got out of the way. Oh, bullshit. I dodged that thing just in time. Oh, I dodged that one, though. Dodge that one, too. Whew, I dodged those ones. Got lucky there, actually. More ammo over there behind me. Okay, I'll grab those really quick.
Got some more incoming. On your left.
What the fucking fuck? What? That's entirely my fault, I will admit. I was not paying attention at all. Oh, come on, game. Oh, thank you. Okay, that one's a little annoying, honestly, because it's so hard to dodge that one. And you get hit like 3 or 4 times. Can you please run around now?
Here comes some more. Number 1. Surprise, asshole.
I am so fucked though. Oh.
Chill. Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back.
Oh, damn.
Now get on. I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
I should have acid. That should fucking work. But it won't. There'll be one last thing we gotta fight. And it's gonna be like a big
Okay.
ball of mush. Guaranteed. One big ball of mush. God damn.
Nikolai, where did you go?
He ran up his ass. Because he's afraid of you now.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Again, Nemesis down? I love how it's like Nemesis down. You know it's not. Come on, guys. A Gatling gun? Oh no, electromagnetic weapons program. Fragmented infantry use. Next generation railgun. Oh, they kept the railgun in the game. Nice. Suppression of new weapons in case of outbreak. Extreme firepower provides a secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. This thing is totally rad. Tyrants out of line. Just give them the finger and problem solved. Packs of firepower we need. It will be even better if there's a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps a platoon could be refined. It requires multiple power sources, may be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate a single power source? Hell yeah, they actually kept that in the game. That makes me happy, honestly. So store that, bring that out, combine that with that. We got shotgun shells. Make sure every ammo is full that can fill up. Okay, every ammo is full that can fill up. there it is. There's the sexy bitch right there, everybody. See that badass thing right there? That thing is a fucking railgun. It shoots a bullet out at 6,000 meters per second. Do you realize that's like over a mile a second? Remember, a meter is like 3 feet.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Oh, look, it's a giant worm from the beginning of the game in Resident Evil 3.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
No, we don't, bitch. We don't got shit.
Just so you know, this is the last fucking time. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, come on. I dodged, didn't I?
Opening compartment.
How did you can't dodge that? Like seriously, you cannot dodge that. What the actual fuck? I don't know what to do here now. Oh.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Oh, there
He
it
needs
goes.
power.
Okay, that's kinda cool. That is not what we did the first one, for damn sure.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Ow. One more hit and I'm probably dead, let's say. No, no, no. How do I beat this? How do I beat this? You can't beat that. Well, that's bullshit. You can't beat that. Are you kidding me? I can't beat that? So how the fuck do I beat that? I couldn't dodge. I tried. What? Okay, so we know the acid rounds don't do much of shit. We don't actually know the rounds do much of shit, honestly, so... Yeah, it's not much of a point having anything in here, is there? Skip that.
Opening compartment.
Where do I aim at, I wonder, though? Is there like a particular area that's supposed to aim for, or do I just... do it? Oh yeah, it don't matter. There's, like, no way to dodge that shit, if I can tell. Fuck. I just now realized something. See, there's no way to stop that. As soon as it happens, he grabs you. You can't dodge it or anything. That's fucking dumb. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know if there's actually a way for me to beat him right now without doing a little bit of researching. I shouldn't have to do that. I'm better at the game than that fucking bullshit. That's for damn sure. Because there's multiple power sources up, that's how I realized.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Power sources remaining.
Oh, I figured I was supposed to do something like that. I should have known it was something that fucking simple. I should have known it would be something that fucking simple, actually. But getting one dunk now was actually a better idea.
All power sources
Because now he's back up.
powering
Go
up.
ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Okay, so now that I know that... Right in his mouth. Right in his fucking mouth.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
That's what I wanted her to do when she beat him at the fucking tower area. Well, holy shit, that put a hole in the wall.
Good riddance.
That's what I wanted her to do to that one tower area. Cause holy shit. Like, I actually trust that this thing's fucking dead. I mean, it better be. See, that's the difference between a virus and a parasite. That's the scary difference between a virus and a parasite. with a virus, when you destroy the host body, like Nemesis had numerous times, and like yeah, I know I missed the first aid spray, no big deal. I'm proud of the video. Anyways, that's what I was saying. With a virus, you see the zombies could die when the body itself can't function to move anymore. So the body dies and stays down. With a parasite, if you don't actually get rid of the actual parasite itself, it can continue living in the body long after the body itself has ceased to exist. Or ceased to move, and can control the parasite, even. It causes a die.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rock.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Joe just disappeared. There she is.
Joe! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way. Take the shot!
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
He said numerous times, the money.
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
If I'm correct, he's working for Wesker, right?
Jill, you alright?
There he is.
So now I get to see the explosion in super high def. Ow. Bright light, motherfucker. Damn. Hang on. I was like, this was the ending. Would have been faster if I didn't die at once.
It's finally over.
No, it's not. It's literally just begun.
So long, Marcy.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. human breed.
Oh. I thought she had the vaccine and she faked
I
and she was like,
decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
honestly, they should do a remake of all the first three. I mean, they should do a remake of number one as well. It might not be as the beloved franchise that everybody loved and that was the best one of the Resident Evils, but it was the one that started it all. I mean, come on. It started everything. And you got to play as Jill and Chris. Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield. My two favorite characters in all of the Resident Evil franchises. Only one Resident Evil I actually haven't played yet. And that's Resident Evil 7. And I never did beat 6. Is that Jill? Rank C. I'm not surprised. Getting an S rank on this thing is gonna be damn near impossible. That's it. I don't feel so good. Model stage 2 nemesis. All of those badass things we got by unlocking it. Oh, reset. Okay. Shop unlock now. Purchase items from the shop, which is accessible via main menu. Points used to unlock items can be earned by completing in-game challenges. View them in the record screen. Bonuses. Let's see. Shop. Gradually generate health when held. Carry 2 to increase the effect. Ion defense. Greatly focus defense when held. Carry 2 to decrease the effect. Attack power. When held, increases the amount of ammo gained when crafting. Nice. Stars Combat Manual. Close range combat knowledge edited by Chris Redfield while held. Physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform. Nice. Lockpick. You get the game in the, you get that item in the game, so why have it? Bolt cutters, hip pouch. Would not be available in system mode as this would exceed the maximum inventory capacity. There you go, that's cool. As its name implies, the ability developed anti-weapon knife used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to burst into flame. That's cool. Ooh, the Samurai Edge. 15-shot, 9-capacity handgun has been customized according to Jill's personal specification. Excellent across the board with exceptional accuracy and firepower. And the gun I can't get though, not yet. An energy-based weapon developed by Umbrella based on airborne electrical phenomenons. It possesses great sharp-stopping power, but only when targeting enemy weak points. The Infinite. A well-balanced 16-shot, 9mm handgun that has pinpoint accuracy has led to its adaptation by countless militaries. I wonder if the infinite means it's like infinite ammo. Its short length affords great mobility, even its urban and the rocket launcher. Wow, you need a lot of points for rocket launcher. I'll play the game over and over again. Rocket launcher. Concept arts. That's kind of cool. Models. Jill default. Jill stars gear. Results. Okay, so to get an S rank clear time, you gotta beat it in 2 minutes 30 seconds on assisted. To get an S rank clear time, you gotta beat it in 2 minutes, 3 seconds. I mean, you gotta beat it in... Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? To get S rank, you gotta beat it in not 2 minutes, I said 2 minutes, I meant 2 hours. In 2 hours, you gotta beat it in 2 hours, and only save 5 times to beat this, to get an S rank clear time. S rank clear time is 2 hours, are you kidding me? That's like, you don't fight anything except the Nemesis. And the bosses you have to fight. You can obviously beat this game in 1 minute 45 seconds on hardcore. And you have to have 5 saves or less. Are you kidding me? That is such bullshit. I couldn't beat this game on hardcore in 4 hours. I got a C rank because I beat it in 6 hours, 10 minutes. And I needed to get it 4 hours or less to get a fucking B rank. God damn, it took me 6 hours, 10 minutes to beat. My total playtime was 8 hours, 9 minutes, so. So here's my question. Where is that resistance thing I was supposed to get with the game? I never saw that. Okay. Review time. Probably the part that most people actually wait for. Because I noticed that my reviews get more, the ending of the games get more views than the rest of the games, because and I'm noticing that people seem to fast forward to the reviews. So, a review time, everybody. Let's see how this game compares to the original and how this game is just in general. So, first we'll do comparing to the original. I can see why people say the original is better. I honestly can. The original was longer. I have a funny feeling that people are going to try to eventually do speed runs in this game, and they're going to beat it in like 30 minutes or less. On hardcore mode. With any glitches and bugs they might find. And use it to advantage. Speed running with 100% completion might be over an hour. Mostly because there's a lot to do. I mean, you saw all the bonus, all the stuff you could buy and whatnot in the shop alone. That's a lot of stuff you could do. Hardcore mode. Well, anyways, I'm comparing. Even the fastest speed run for the original was like 45 minutes. I bet you the speed run of this could be faster than that. So time-wise, this game is hella short. I mean, I was able to beat it before Final Fantasy X came out. I was able to beat it before my Binding of Isaac series come back. I thought I was going to put my Binding of Isaac series on hiatus, because I thought it was like a 12, 14-hour game. I thought I was putting my Binding of Isaac game on hiatus. Nope. Apparently I'm not. I'll be back Tuesday to be Binding of Isaac, because this game was beaten over a weekend of live streaming. Mind you, I did start live streaming Thursday night, like I said I was going to. And then my power went out, which was still which is so funny that happened at that time it did. So yeah. Time-wise, the original was longer. But again, with the original, there was so many puzzles. Like, if you didn't have half of those puzzles, that hard mode run that I saw someone play, that took them over 3 hours to do, would have been cut in half if there was like 1 or 2 puzzles like this one had. that would have been cut in half. This wouldn't even have any real puzzles in it that you had to figure out how to do. The only way you had to figure out how to do somewhat was a vaccine. I just had to slap them together. And that only took me like 3 minutes to figure out. Maybe it would take a little bit. So the lack of puzzles was the biggest thing. Even in the second Resident Evil, there was the remake, there was more puzzles. And I felt like the second Resident Evil was a lot more true to the original source material. Like, it wasn't a copy and paste with better graphics and better everything else. There was obviously some more added stuff. But I felt like the remake of 2 was better than this remake. I feel like they saw how much people were clamming, were grabbing at Resident Evil 2, the remake, and they thought, ooh, cash cow, let's put 3 out. But they put 3 out fast. Like, they took time on 2, and we made 2 amazingly. I feel like 3 was kind of just, here you go. And 3 is my favorite game of the series. Still is, even with this, with this. It still is. But I can honestly see why people think the original is better. There was more moments in the original that was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm gonna die, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. And there was more jump scares even in the original. Predicting when Nemesis was gonna pop out and come at me was so easy. I didn't even jump when he popped out. I don't remember any time of me jumping when he popped out, when Nemesis popped out. I jumped like when the liquor ran by the window in the RPD where I was playing Carlos. I jumped a little bit there. I jumped when the zombie fell out the fucking locker room in the hospital. I jumped a little bit there. I jumped at those kind of moments. When Nemesis popped out, I was prepared for it. I knew it was going to happen. I had a small little jump scare in the sewers when that first thing came out of the wall and came at me. I had a few jump scares in that damn spider area, that's for damn sure, because I hate spiders, so that one caught me off guard a few times, and blah 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 blah, yeah, fuck you. But I remember the original, now again, I was younger. I was like only 18, 19 years old, but I was like, oh fuck, a lot. I was like, shit, what, fuck, what, because dogs would jump out fucking windows and right in front of you and stuff, and there was no warning for that. So, storyline wise, they're pretty much the same. Okay? They really are. Big bad Nemesis coming to kill Star's members. Umbrella's behind it, but you have an Umbrella guy trying to help you and save you. There was a lot more back and forth in the original between Carlos and Jill, though. Like, she even slapped him one time. Because he was like, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. I want to die on my own time. Fuck what they say. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get the fuck out of there. She slapped him like, we're gonna save the people. And the back and forth wasn't there with Jill and Carlos this time as much. It really wasn't. Carlos was a badass. Even the original, he was kind of a badass. But he was more badassery here. Carrying Jill to the hospital for crying out loud and getting the vaccine and plowing through all those people. That was badassery right there. In the original, that didn't happen. I kind of like... Give me, sorry. I kind of like this version of Carlos' vaccine saving better than the original. This one here felt more... how do I put it? It felt more of a connection between the two. In the original, they bickered a lot. And there was no, like, friendship bonding moments and connection like that, except for when he went and got the vaccine for her. And even after I got the vaccine for her, he was still kind of bitchy and whiny a little bit, and it was all up to her still. And like, he didn't help out at all during any Nemesis fights. Here, he helped out a few times. I mean, he showed up with a rocket launcher, blowing him the fuck back, and then helping Jill run away. In the original, the first time you find Carlos, he's out cold and gets woke up by Jill. If anything, the original Resident Evil Nemesis kind of makes Jill more badass than what she is. Like, people talk about women empowerment in games and movies, and it's all awesome and stuff like that, which it is, don't get me wrong, it's not. But it seems like people are talking about it now, and some people are kind of bitching about, well, why is women always gotta be so, like, over-the-top badass? You don't realize how over-the-top badass Jill was in the original one. Like, she was saving everybody's ass. She saved Carlos a few times. She saved, in the very first game, she saved Chris a few times, and Chris saved her a few times too, don't get me wrong. Yeah, well, it's just like, she was constantly saving everybody, number 3. And this one here, Carlos ended up saving her a few times, and she saved him a few times. Like when she ran out, because Nemesis was following her, and she ran underneath the gate in this version here to lead him away. That was her being badass, being super cop, like Carlos called her. But then Carlos coming in at the end and pointing out where Nemesis is at, being a spotter, as well as using the crane to smash him around a few times and liquefying him and stuff like that. That was Carlos saving her. It was a back and forth, so the connection between the two felt more real. Even though there was more talking between the two in the original, it was definitely more of a she hates Umbrella, she can't trust him, blah blah blah. And like, I don't remember Carlos ever learning the truth about Umbrella. Like, I know he saw what Nikolai did a few times, and he sort of realized that Umbrella wasn't a good company, but like, he never learned the truth like he did this one here, came to talking to Brad. Like, I don't remember there ever being a cutscene where he basically says, "Oh my god, and she trusted me this whole time." No, she didn't trust you at all. In the original, she didn't trust Carlos through the entire game, pretty much. This one here, she trusted Carlos, and when he found out, he's looking at his Umbrella insignia, and you saw me. If you watched, you saw, and she's like, "Wow, she still trusted me, knowing this." Fuck, she's a badass. So yeah, between the two, they're both good in their own ways. The original was longer, had more puzzles, which what made it longer, and a little bit more interaction between Carlos and Jill. Negative interaction, but still interaction the most. It's still interaction. And this one here, shorter, but still very story-driven, action-packed as well. Action-wise, comparing the two, way more action in this version here. The original had a lot of downtime. I said story. Story-wise, they were pretty much similar. Time-wise, Nemesis is longer. 3 is definitely, this remake is definitely way shorter. More puzzles than the original. More action in this one here. More jump scares than the original, in my opinion. But a much more scarier Nemesis here. As weird as that sounds, while there was more jump scares in the original, this version of Nemesis was more, oh fuck, terrifying. And I think it's because of his persistence. Because, see, the original, and I was right about this part too, in the original, when Nemesis showed up, there was a lot of choices you could make. In the original, there was actually choices you could make that would change the gameplay, that would change the game a little bit. Like the first time you fight Nemesis, you have a choice. Do you want to fight the monster? Or do you want to run to the police station? And if you ran into the police station, he stopped following you, pretty much. And you would find him later. If you fought the monster, and you had the ammo to do it, and you knew the timing and how to do it, he would drop part of the Magnum. He would drop Magnum weapon parts A. And then you get the rest, the other Magnum parts later from, I think, a puzzle, and then you can make the gun, and you had the Magnum. That was actually the only way to get the Magnum, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember ever getting it personally myself. But yeah, it was insane. But in this one here, if you went through a door, depending on what door you went through, he would still follow you. He only stopped following you when the game was like, okay, you're in a safe zone, we can't follow you any further. Like the very when you come out of the spider infested area and he breaks through that brick wall, you run past him, you go to the generator, turn around, shoot the generator, make him get off ride, and you keep on running. And you get to that door. And he's still coming after you a little bit. He says he's still alive. You call up calls, that motherfucker's still alive. You go to the gate, and she's like, he's after me, so I'm gonna go. And cause you get to train, you come out the other side, he drops down in the alleyway, you have to run past the zombies, run past him, get into the subway station, turn on the train, come out, he's still fucking out there waiting for you. In fact, he's made a few little zombie head things. You go past them, go through there, go to the gate, and you hear him yelling stars, and she's like, I'll lead him away, he's only after me, and then she runs and gets away, and then you go into the sewers for a while, and he stops following you while you're in the sewers. Thank God for that. But then as soon as you get in the sewers, he grabs you by the head and throws you out, and he's got a fucking flamethrower now. And he has to run away from that shit now. And then you close the grate. The gate thing on him. And then you start climbing to the roof. And you gotta fight him up there with the flamethrower. He's chasing you up the entire roof thing. That's the difference. That didn't happen in the original. He would appear and then disappear. Appear and disappear. And if you couldn't get away, you had to fight him for a while. So that was a big, big difference. So this version of Nemesis was very persistent and kept your heart rate up quite a bit. So comparing the two, as like I said before, kind of apples to oranges. They're both fruit, but they're different types of fruit. They're both games, but they're different types of games. Like I've been saying, one was way more puzzle-based, downtime, had a fight every now and then, told the story, had some nice little cutscenes. This one here was way more action-based, way more story-driven. And both Nemesis were very different in contrast. This Nemesis definitely mutated quite a few times. And I remember him having, and in the original, I remember having a rocket launcher for a little bit longer than that. Like, he shot the helicopter out of the sky with the rocket launcher. I remember that. This one here, he didn't do that, but that's okay. He does get a rocket launcher though. Does use it to try to kill you quite a bit too. Fuck that rocket launcher! I got infinite ammo. But yeah, so both good in their own eras and in their own style. Now we'll stop doing the comparison because they're both good. Now let's talk about the game itself. Graphics. I didn't see any graphical glitches this time. I did not see one graphical glitch anywhere. Graphic-wise, amazing, gorgeous, just like the second Resident Evil 2 the remake, just like their first remake, Resident Evil 2. Amazing, gorgeous, wonderful. The backgrounds were backgrounds that were looked like you could get to them if you could. Seeing Nemesis in this getup that he's having right now on the screen, and watching that melt away as he takes damage, and seeing him transform and change and whatnot as more damage he takes, and the more he encounters her and tries to get better and evolve and become stronger to beat this fucking human that's kicking his ass. Yeah. Amazing graphics. For being PS4, this little console has a pretty good beast of a console. It really is. To be able to make it look like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the PC graphics are even more high def. And you got ray tracing and lighting and stuff like that. That just is off the wall. I watched Jack play a little bit of it, and yeah, there's a difference between console and PC graphic-wise. But I'm playing on PS4, and the graphics are still amazing. I mean, I'm looking now at the little embers flying off the fire, the smoke trails that are circling around him. The fact that the plastic bag around him on the bottom is moving around, and as he flexes and moves his arm, you can see his muscles bulge a little bit and whatnot and get bigger, and that's really good detail. You know what I'm saying? The attention to detail of the graphics in here was amazing, phenomenal, definitely 10 out of 10. You know, story. It's a Resident Evil game. I can't say the story was the best story ever told, because it's not. It's a Resident Evil story game. It's a Resident Evil game. The storyline is zombies and a big badass zombie coming at you. The viruses and parasites coming to kill you. And it's a good story still, don't get me wrong, and it does make you want to play like Resident Evil 4. I haven't never played Resident Evil 4, and I still want to play it. Knowing what comes next, though, I still feel like they kind of left Umbrella out. Like, I don't get what happened to Umbrella. Like in Resident Evil 4, from what I've seen, there's no mention of Umbrella with Leon. In Resident Evil 5, Umbrella wasn't really around again. I mean, it was there, but not the way I thought it would be. And their virus wasn't a T-virus anymore. It was something completely different. And I don't know when that shifted. Now, the thing is there is a game between 3 and 4 called Code Veronica X. And that's one game I never played either. And I'm thinking that might be where my information is being missed to what I need to play. And apparently it's on a lot of people's top 3 list for the best Resident Evil games out there. So I do need to play that one. A lot of people have been asking them to do a remake of that one. So if they can remake that one, I'll play that one and probably get some missing information from me. So story-wise, it's a Resident Evil 3 storyline. Kind of the same thing it was in the original. They're sticking true to the story. It's good. It is good. But it was just like the original. It was kind of predictable to me. I kind of knew that one of them was going to betray them. I knew I kind of figured out who was going to be the betrayer. Kind of figured out it was Nikolai. So I kind of right off the bat when you first meet Nikolai in this one here, if you didn't know he was a bad guy when you first met him, then your perception is just bad. I'm sorry. You rolled a 1 on a perception check. D&D reference for the win. Yeah, it was just... It was predictable, I'm sorry. It was. Even the original, I remember predicting the story before it told me. But I think it's because there's nothing really new to the story. It was just a continuation of a story. Now we already knew our brother was behind this virus. We already knew that they were conducting experiments for bioweapon engineering. We already knew that some people that were working in the nest didn't like the idea of doing this, but they were getting paid a shit ton of money, so they kept quiet. We already knew that some people tried to tell people and they got killed, literally by being fed to the creatures themselves. We already knew there was more than one tyrant out there and a whole bunch of other shit that we already knew all this stuff to begin with. We knew this. And that was fine. And the fact that we were able to continue the story was nice. But I would say the story is a 7 out of 10. Seriously, it's not the greatest story ever told. It really isn't. Gameplay. That's where I have some issues. Nothing major, nothing game breaking. I didn't have like any parts of the game where it wasn't doing what I told it to do. I felt like the dodging was a little bit harder to do than what I would have liked. The dodge was a little annoying. I couldn't dodge as well as I wanted to. And Carlos didn't have a dodge. He had a shoulder bash. So he would slam into the zombie, knocking them back a little bit, which was, I guess, okay, but also kind of annoying. The two biggest problems I had in this game is, myself up to open up boxes, crates, things like that if anything else was nearby. Because if I wasn't lined up properly, I would open up a different box, or I would go to try to save the game. You saw me do that numerous times. I was trying to get into that one locker, but I kept trying to save instead. It's like, what the fuck? And it was annoying. I would try to line myself up to pick up an item on the ground, or pick up one of the little notes. And I couldn't pick it up because I wasn't lined up properly. I walked around one paper like 3 times before I was lined up properly to pick it up. That was annoying. Let's see. There was also... being attacked by zombies. It felt like there was no way to get out of that. What's the point of having mash the X button on there if mashing the X button does absolutely nothing for you? You can't knock them back and not get bit. You get bit every fucking time. I think in Resident Evil 2, if you mashed the X button and you did it properly, you were able to push them off you without getting any damage. So what's the point of having it in this game if the X button doesn't work? That pissed me off. This isn't a control thing, but the constant saying, hey, you've died, do you want to make the settings easier? By the way, if you make it easier, you can't change this shit. That pissed me off. Why have it pop up at all? That's an insult, in my opinion. That's the game insulting you. That's the developers slapping you in the face and insulting you, saying you suck. Go to an easier mode. No. You made the game. You designed the game to kill the player and get us a little bit frustrated. So either we will rage quit or come back and play it. Don't tell me I'm fucking doing a bad job Or don't insult me by saying, hey, put the game on easier mode so you can at least beat the fucking game. I beat the game on normal mode just fine. I died, I think it said 12 times. Which is an average of... Wow, it's an average of 3 deaths per live stream. Because I have a total of 5 live streams, but one I count as... One live stream because electricity went off, so I had to restart back up. So that's a total of 4 live streams. 4 days I live streamed this. And I died only 12 times. That's 3 times per live stream. So that means pretty much the second death of every live stream, on average, the second time I died on every live stream, it told me I was being a bad gamer, go to easy mode. No. Fuck you. I think Resident Evil 2 did the same thing as well. Do you want to put the game on easier mode? It seems like you're having a hard time playing. Do you want to put it on easier mode? The thing about Resident Evil 2 though, is it told you more constantly, do you want to put the game on easier mode? And I'm just like, shut up! I said no. I get it if I turned my PS4 off and I quit playing the game and I come back and you ask me one time after 3 deaths, I would say 3 deaths would be better to ask. Not 2. And then you ask, and if I say no, you don't ask ever again. But it seemed like every 3 deaths in Resident Evil 2, it asked. Even if you played for like 4 hours straight and happened to die 3 times. Or 6 times. Oh, do you want to make the game easier? You're having a hard time. We've noticed that you suck. Please put the game on easy mode so you can stop dying. Cause you suck. Oh, fuck you! Shut up and let me play the damn game, okay? That's all I wanted was to play the damn game. Anyways. I got that rant out of the way. So, gameplay-wise, control-wise, I should say. Control and gameplay-wise. 7 out of 10 as well. Controls weren't bad. There was a few things that marked down points. Lining up the X button marked down a few points. And the dodge system wasn't intuitive enough, I guess you could say. And it felt like when you dodged, well no, it's not even felt like it, it's for a fact, when you sidestepped out of the way, you didn't move for like half a second. And that half a second is all it takes sometimes for a zombie to grab you or for the nemesis to swing his attack at you. So yeah, there was that problem. Besides that, I would probably give this an 8 out of 10. Because graphics doesn't make the game. The graphics could be a 10 out of 10, but it's story and gameplay that makes your game. So those being a 7 out of 10 and the graphics being a 10 out of 10, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would say if you can get it, definitely get it. Honestly though, I would probably say watch somebody play it. At least watch somebody play like the first hour of the game. Give yourself the first hour of the game, an hour of spoiler, or play the demo first even. Definitely get the demo first. But watch someone play the first hour of the game if you can't get the demo for whatever reason. Then decide, do you want to play this game? If this is a game you think you want to play, go get it. Buy the game, play it, beat it, then go back and watch the other person play it and see how different your two gameplays have been. That's all I gotta do. Easy as that. Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Game I don't have buyer's remorse or anything. I am kind of wondering where is the Project Resistance or Resident Evil Resistance at, where you get to play as the 4 people trying to escape the guy controlling the virus or controlling the zombies and shit. I would like to see that. I thought that was part of the game, but I don't know if I got it. I pre-ordered it. I should have bought it, but I don't see my library anywhere. So that kind of gives me buyer's remorse, because I don't have And that pissed me off. It's probably a separate standalone game that I gotta actually download separately, but I thought it was part of the main game, and you could just click on the resistance. Like it would say story bonuses options, it would say resistance down below, and we'll play that. Cause I kind of wanted to live stream that for a few minutes, but it's whatever. Anyways, I talked a long time about this, like almost over 30 minutes of the review, so sorry about that. My reviews are more rants and raves, but I do try to get into detail about everything, so that's why it's such a long review. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys had a good time. It was a fun game. I had a great time. So thank you all for watching. My name is Raysomona. This is Raysomona Games, and as always, I'll see you next time.